Have you ever found yourself lying awake in the middle of the night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep feels so far away? You've had a long day. Maybe your bones ache a little, maybe your mind is tired, and yet sleep doesn't come. It's a quiet kind of frustration, one that builds over time, one that many people over 60 feel but don't talk about. Tonight, we're going to talk about 3 things you should never do before bed after 60, and why making even one small change could mean the difference between another sleepless night and the peaceful rest your body truly needs. So make yourself comfortable. Maybe you're sitting in your favorite chair, or you're already in bed, listening quietly. This time is for you. Helen is 74, a retired librarian with a heart full of stories and a quiet home filled with photos of grandkids and books she still hasn't finished. Every night before bed, Helen had a ritual. She'd make a cup of tea, settle into her recliner, and turn on the 10 o'clock news. She told herself it helped her stay informed, but over time, something changed. She began noticing her heart raced before bed. Her mind would spiral with worry about the world. Even after she turned the TV off, her thoughts wouldn't turn off with it. She'd lie there, thinking about every headline, every crime, every story of loss. Her sleep was lighter, her mornings groggier. She felt like rest never truly arrived. It wasn't until a conversation with her daughter that she realized maybe it wasn't just the tea keeping her up. Her daughter gently asked, "Mom, do you think watching all that news right before bed might be too much?" Helen thought about it, and slowly she made a shift. She began turning off the news after dinner. She started playing soft music instead, classical sometimes, nature sounds on other nights. She even began rereading old poetry books she loved. Within a few weeks, her sleep improved. She didn't toss and turn as much, and her mornings began to feel lighter, like the fog had lifted. Avoid consuming upsetting news or stimulating content late at night. Your mind needs peace, not panic. Our nervous systems become more sensitive as we age. The adrenaline that might not have bothered you at 30 can keep you awake at 70. The news, violent shows, loud phone notifications, or even scrolling through social media can send your brain into alert mode, just when it should be winding down. If you need something before bed, choose gentle content, soft music, an old favorite book, a few quiet moments watching the stars, a brief chat with a loved one about something simple. Let your mind feel safe before sleep. Frank is 68. He used to love his evening coffee. It started when he worked nights at the train station. Coffee kept him alert, sharp, ready. Even after retirement, the habit stuck. A strong cup after dinner became his comfort. It was warm, familiar, a ritual that made him feel like he was still in control of the day. But Frank noticed something. He'd wake up at 1:30 in the morning, heart pounding, unable to fall back asleep. He blamed age. He thought maybe it was stress. Maybe his mattress wasn't supportive enough. What he didn't consider was that cup of coffee. Eventually, a friend suggested he cut back. Frank wasn't convinced. "I've been drinking coffee all my life," he said. But he was tired of being tired. So he decided to stop drinking coffee after 3 p.m. He switched to herbal teas, sometimes chamomile, sometimes mint, sometimes just warm water with honey. At first, he missed the richness, but soon something changed. He began sleeping longer. He woke up feeling more rested. He didn't need naps during the day. His mood improved. As we age, our body metabolizes caffeine more slowly. That coffee at 6 p.m. might still be active in your system well past midnight. Even decaf has traces of caffeine, and some teas do too. Chocolate contains stimulants as well. Try switching to chamomile. warm milk, or just plain water after dinner. Give your body a few hours of caffeine-free calm before asking it to rest. Create a boundary for your body and your brain. Say, "Now is the time for stillness." Marjorie is 72, sharp, thoughtful, and deeply introspective. But nighttime, that's when her thoughts raced. What if I forget the doctor's appointment? Did I take my pills? Why did my son sound distant on the phone? Her body would lie down, but her mind stood up, wide awake. She started journaling, just 5 minutes a night. Not long entries, just a few lines, what she was grateful for, what went well, what she wanted to let go of. Some nights she wrote about the flowers she saw blooming outside. Other nights she scribbled down her fears. Either way, she got them out of her head and onto the page. Within weeks, her mind began to slow down. She'd fall asleep more gently, more naturally, like her mind had been tucked in. Don't go to bed with unresolved thoughts swirling in your mind. Sleep is not just physical, it's emotional and mental. A simple evening journaling habit can ease your thoughts. Write down what went well, what you're grateful for, what you want to release. Even just one sentence can shift your energy from worry to peace. You can also try soft prayer, light stretching, or simply breathing deeply and saying aloud, "It's okay to rest now." Sleep is not just a physical act, it's emotional, spiritual, mental. It's the time when our hearts rest and our minds heal. When we carry chaos into that sacred space, we invite restlessness. So, tonight, give yourself the gift of ease. Turn off the noise, sip something soothing, write something down, and remember that you are allowed to rest. It's not a luxury, it's a need, it's a gift you've earned after all the years of work, care, and resilience. Allow your body to feel safe. Allow your breath to slow. Let your heart know it's okay to let go. Which of these 3 habits spoke to you the most? Do you find yourself staying up with the news, sipping something strong, or thinking too hard? What small change can you try tonight? Let me know in the comments. Your story might help someone else. And if this message brought you peace, consider subscribing. There's more to come, more wisdom, more comfort, more soft guidance for the beautiful season of life you're in. Good night, dear listener. May your next sleep be deeper and kinder. You deserve it.